What is up, guys? It is Mr. Sports Freak 56 coming at you with a new Notre Dame video. And this is a recap and my thoughts on the Notre Dame Georgia game and where to start with this one. Well, I know where to start. First off, congrats Uncle Lou, congrats Magnum to your Georgia Bulldogs for beating the Fighting Irish 20-19. What a game it was. What a spectacle it was. Notre Dame and Georgia gave it their all, and Georgia edged Notre Dame just barely. So, yeah, this game proved two things to me. The first one, we have a good team. We have a very, very good team. We are not the same team from last year. And the second thing it proved to me is that we still have a lot of work to do. Our high-powered offense was shut down by Georgia's defense. That SEC defense showed up, and I know I'll eat my hat, I'll eat my words, because in the video before this, I said I wasn't worried about that SEC speed and that SEC defense. But our defense, on the other hand, came to play today, on Saturday night. Our defense totally impressed me. It was my biggest worry coming into this game, going against Georgia's potent running game and high-powered offense. So I was concerned, and this game proved that Notre Dame's defense is really there, and we did a really good job fixing our mistakes that we made against Temple and learning and becoming a better defense, and that very much impressed me. Now, the offense did not impress me at all. Our high-powered offense, who had 400 rushing yards against Temple, was shut down by the Georgia Bulldog defense. And that's what killed us. We had so many opportunities, and people were like, oh, well, the penalties and this and this. Okay, we had so many missed opportunities, it doesn't even matter about penalties. It doesn't even matter. Yes, the penalties bothered me, but Notre Dame has no one to blame but themselves for this loss because of all the missed opportunities we had against Georgia. It's really disappointing because we lose another game by less than 3 points. 3 points or less. So we are now 0-10 in the last 10 games that were decided by 3 points or less. And it is hugely disappointing. Now, we played a really good Georgia team. Georgia brought everything to the table. I was impressed with Georgia. I was skeptical of them coming into this game because they played Appalachian State. And when you play it, and same with Notre Dame, I mean, when you start the season with two teams that you're supposed to beat and you do what you're supposed to do for the most part, it's hard to judge where you are as a program. It's hard because are you really that good, or is that team really just that bad? So it depends. It really just depends. And both teams are where they should be. Notre Dame could have won this game. Notre Dame probably should have won this game. Notre Dame's offense lost them this game. Notre Dame's offensive line is what lost the game for Notre Dame. Wimbosh was blindsided twice. Both times he was blindsided, he fumbled, and Georgia recovered the fumble. Those are blocks that you have to make. That is what wins you championships. An offensive line wins you championships. You look at every successful football team, whether it's high school, whether it's college, whether it's pro, and every single one of those has a ridiculously good offensive line and a ridiculously good defense. Now, our defense is there, our offensive line isn't. You look at the Patriots, the Steelers, the Packers, the Cowboys, the Alabamas, the Clemsons, they all have really good offensive lines, and they protect their quarterback. And our quarterback had no protection in this game, and the offensive line is the number one reason we lost this game. Stupid mistakes, stupid penalties, and stupid blocking lost us this game. Now, leading into the next point of mine in this video and things that I'm disappointed in. I'm disappointed in fans. I am super disappointed in Notre Dame fans. I cannot believe how much red was in that stadium. The greed of these fans in Notre Dame's fan base is unfreaking believable. It is shameful is what it is. It is absolutely shameful. You should turn in your card as a Notre Dame fan, your fan card, and get out. Because I cannot believe how many Georgia fans were at that game. That is absolutely ridiculous. It was almost a home game for Georgia. That's baloney. That's absolute baloney. And secondly, with fans, and just me being disappointed in Notre Dame fans. Everybody is acting like we got blown out by Georgia. We lost by 1 point to Georgia. 1 point. And everybody's acting like the season's over, that we're terrible, that we're crap, and we don't know what we're doing. And that's a load too. I mean, we took them down to the wire. We had every opportunity to win this game. Yes, it is disappointing. Yes, I'm pissed about it. Yes, I think we should have won this game. But all these fans that I'm seeing on Notre Dame's pages and stuff going, oh, we're terrible, and it's another four-win season, and this, and this. You played one of the best teams you're going to play all season. The only other team that stacks up to Georgia that we're going to play is Southern Cal. And you're acting like we're going to lose the rest of our games. You're acting like we're crap. And here's the other thing. The irrelevancy, this just made us relevant. This just showed you that Notre Dame is coming around and turning that corner after last season. We should have beaten Georgia. Did we? No, I admit it. We didn't. But we should have. And this game showed that Notre Dame has all the tools to be an amazing football team that can stay and play with anybody. And all you fans that think that we don't have a shot and think that we're terrible and we can't do anything, you need to leave too. You need to take your cards and your marbles or whatever and go home. Because it's absolutely ridiculous. And here's the final ridiculous point of me ranting. We were ranked 25 in the coaches poll, 24 in AP. We played a Georgia team that respectfully was 15th in both polls. We lost by 1 point to Georgia. 1 point. And we are dropped out of the top 25. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you absolutely freaking kidding me? This is the biggest load ever. People act and say that this and this about Notre Dame, this and this about Notre Dame. It's all caused by the media. The media ranks us, and then the media says, nah, you're not good anymore, bye-bye, and they kick us out of the top 25. How in the world are we kicked out of the top 25 when only losing by a point, probably should have won the game, to a team that was 10 spots higher than us? 10 spots. Ohio State got blown out by Oklahoma. In Ohio State Stadium. In the Horseshoe. They were how many points up from Oklahoma? And they moved back, Ohio State moves back, 4 spaces, 5 spaces in the polls? Give me a break. It's absolutely a load. The world hates Notre Dame. The world hates them. And everybody wants to see Notre Dame fail. Everybody is against Notre Dame. You either like Notre Dame or you hate Notre Dame. And that's the bottom line. Now, we have to improve upon this. Our O-line has to improve. Our offense has to get there. Wimbosh is young. Yeah, he's a junior, but he has not had significant playing time. And I give Fromm total A+. You did an amazing job as a quarterback in hostile territory against a hostile environment and opponent. And you won the game. Good job. But we have to improve, and we have to learn how to block better, because this is absolutely atrocious, and this will not continue on. We will not beat Southern Cal and Stanford if that's how we play, offensive-wise. I mean, our offense was just terrible. So we have to look forward to Boston College. Boston College is our next opponent, and we shall see. We shall see what happens. We're battling for the Emerald Isle Trophy. So, yeah. That's about it, guys. If you like this video, smash that like button down below. And as always, have a great day. God bless. And go Irish.